saying is, you know what it is? Because when you look at everything is based like on money.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, a got a lot of money and be like, oh, she gonna have half of this or half of that. Like, what's the football player just got married?
Travis Hunter.
And he's getting divorced, right?
Is he?
That's what they said. That's the rumor going around. His wife won 40 million.
It's the betrayal no one saw coming. The golden boy of college football, Travis Hunter, laid bare in the most jaw-dropping way imaginable. We're talking about a tape that allegedly exposes not just infidelity, but a secret that could upend every headline from Boulder to Boston. According to sources who have zero chill and even less discretion, it's not just a random leak, it's a move straight out of the Hollywood revenge playbook. The story goes like this. Leanna Lenee, the woman who spent years curating her image as Travis' soulmate and soon-to-be wife, is now playing queen of receipts. And what she just dropped on the world is less congratulations on your engagement and more hope you've got a good lawyer. The tape, the buzz, the mess, all point to one thing, a woman who decided in the most public, humiliating way possible to torch the golden boy's image and maybe, just maybe, take every last dime on her way out the door.
Why? Because you find people soft spot and you squeeze. That's the cruel world we're living in.
What's got everyone's jaws on the floor isn't just the tape itself, but the fact that it allegedly features Travis with another man. That's right, forget the usual tabloid script about side pieces and after-party flings. We're in a whole new dimension now. One where the queen of college football, WAGS, drops a bombshell not just about her fiancé's loyalty, but his entire identity. And if you believe the insiders, this isn't some messy accident or phone hack gone wild. This was methodical, cold-blooded, and perfectly timed. Travis is just weeks away from securing the kind of contract that sets you up for life. NFL millions, endorsement deals, the keys to the kingdom, and suddenly, his private life is a trending topic, dissected on every platform, from ESPN to TikTok. We can't help but ask, is this just heartbreak gone nuclear, or was this always the plan? Did Leanna ever love Travis, or did she just love the lifestyle? Because here's the thing, every angle points to a woman who saw her opening and took it. Multiple sources, some of them so close to the couple they practically lived in the DMS, are whispering about a confidential agreement Travis allegedly made Leanna sign before they even got engaged. A classic NDA, tailored to protect not just his heart, but his bank account. No scandals, no screenshots, no drama, or else. That was supposed to be the insurance policy for the guy everyone saw as unbreakable. But in the end, did that contract just give Leanna the blueprint for a bigger score? Was it always a matter of when, not if, she'd pull the trigger? We've all seen the footage. The icy looks on the sidelines, the frosty body language at the Heisman ceremony, the viral clips of Lenee allegedly arguing with Travis in front of thousands, the comment sections go wild, she's only here for the payday, she's not his type, he needs to get out before the draft. And while Travis is out here saying, I know what I got, my girl's been with me for 5 years, she's busy, in the words of a former road manager, setting up the perfect exit strategy.
Of course, we're going to discuss it because he is a celebrity. This is part of the news. People are going to talk about it, whether you want them to talk about it or not. You have to learn that you don't have to address everything.
Let's not ignore the detail that's turning this from messy to catastrophic, the timeline. Their relationship played out for the world. Instagram posts, YouTube vlogs, those carefully coordinated anniversary surprises. But the internet is undefeated, and everyone with a keyboard has become an amateur detective, deep diving into old DMS and reconstructing the How We Met story. Was Leanna ever really all in? She let him sit in her inbox for months, only to swoop in after his profile blew up. According to her, it was about not wanting to be a side piece, but the receipts tell a fuzzier story. Add to that the leaked footage of Lenee in a music video from before their relationship, grinding on some up-and-coming rapper, and the narrative writes itself. Some say it's just her past, others swear it's part of a long con. Travis's mom posts supportive notes, but noticeably skips any direct mention of Leanna. Meanwhile, Travis is playing defense. Not just on the field, but for his entire personal life.
What are you doing? Leanna, what are you doing?
We've all seen the public awkwardness. At the Heisman ceremony, Lenee was the only person who didn't immediately jump to her feet when Travis' name was called. Deion Sanders, ever the showman, had to nudge her, and the internet pounced like sharks in a feeding frenzy. A few days later, she's captured looking miserable while Travis signs autographs for a female fan. By the time old clips of her dancing with another man surfaced, the hate was nuclear. Even Des Bryant couldn't resist dropping his 2 cents, basically telling Travis to run, not walk, away from the altar. Hunter's response? Publicly defending Lenee, insisting, we're inseparable. If she's hurting, I'm hurting. But in the same breath, he admits the situation is draining him. It's draining. Every time I get on my phone, there's something new they're lying about, we're just a topic right now. All of this would be messy enough, a perfect storm of heartbreak, money, and betrayal, if not for one more explosive rumor. Multiple tipsters are now claiming that Leanna's campaign didn't stop with the leak. There are whispers, getting louder by the hour, of secret DMS between Travis and a male teammate. No screenshots yet, just a lot of smoke and a few too many insiders hinting that there's more beneath the surface. Is this the real reason Leanna set fire to the relationship? Is she exposing a truth about Travis that even his closest friends didn't know? Or is this just the next act in her high-stakes game? NFL insiders are already quietly asking how this will impact his draft stock. Teams want stars, not scandals, and one source close to the league says, front offices are watching every single update. Nobody wants to be the next meme.
And let me do this to be righteous, because I love you, brother, and let me apologize to you here live while we're on. Because, even when the Travis Hunter stuff went down, with his girl, and I was like, come on, man. And then we finally talked about it. What did we talk? I said the same thing to you.
Meanwhile, the support system around Travis is folding under the pressure. Cheddar Sanders, his quarterback and closest ally, is firing back at clout chasers, calling out anyone using Travis's name for engagement. But the backlash isn't slowing down. Even Travis's best friend, YouTuber Kai Cenat, took the high road and refused to comment on the relationship drama, insisting they just gotta escape the hate. But with every silence, the speculation just gets louder. The couple's digital retreat, deactivating social media accounts, disappearing from public view, only fuels the sense that something seismic is happening behind closed doors. We're left with a web of motives and motives inside motives. Was Leanna really ever heartbroken, or is this the final play in a long game she started years ago? Are the allegations about Travis's secret messages a smokescreen, or is the story about to get even messier? We're watching a Heisman winner, a once-in-a-generation athlete, teeter on the edge between superstardom and scandal. His family rallies around him, his coach talks about blessings, but the narrative keeps shifting. Is Travis Hunter the victim of a cold-hearted scheme, or is there a truth coming out that's bigger than anyone expected? The sports world loves a comeback, but right now, all anyone wants to know is how far this bombshell will go and who will be left standing when the dust finally settles.
Yeah.
That's they gotta just figure that out. That's their business, you feel me? And yeah, it is hard.
Yeah.
I know, it'd be tough.
What made you decide?
Travis Hunter was supposed to be untouchable. The two-way marvel, crowned Heisman Trophy winner, who dominated both sides of the field and charmed every sports network with his underdog story. His highlight reels looped on every channel, his draft stock rumored to be on the verge of making history. But as this scandal continues to spiral, every victory and accolade is starting to look like old news. It's no longer about how many touchdowns he scored or which coach is whispering his name at the top of the draft board. Now it's about leaked footage, midnight rumors, and a social media hurricane he can't outrun. We're watching the football prodigy of the year become the centerpiece of a drama that has every GM in the league watching through their fingers. As one agent texted late last night, NFL teams want a star, not a trending topic. It's as if Travis' career is hanging by a thread, and every hour brings a new headline threatening to snap it. No surprise then that the money talk is starting to sound more like a cautionary tale than a celebration. Endorsement giants are suddenly holding emergency calls. Will Travis be the fresh face of sports energy drinks, or will his image be quietly deleted from every campaign boardroom in New York and Los Angeles? We're hearing from two scouts, both speaking off the record, that at least 3 franchises have paused all draft interviews with Travis's camp. The last thing we need is a scandal in the locker room before he's even signed a deal, one scout confided, visibly sweating through the call. For a player once considered a surefire top pick, the risk suddenly feels radioactive. The so-called character clause is now the phrase of the week, and insiders are debating whether his off-field drama will turn the first round into a no-fly zone. Imagine falling from top 3 money to late-round contract just because the world's nosiest ex put your secrets on blast.
It's a transaction between two people.
We shouldn't look at it like that, though. Because when our parents got married, they didn't look at it like that.
Yeah, but when our parents
They didn't have money like that.
Exactly.
That's true.
They wasn't in the
But it
business
wasn't.
that we're in currently.
But see, that's the thing about money. You can have money and still not be happy.
And while Travis tries to stay focused, the court of public opinion is having none of it. His social media channels are silent, wiped clean in the wake of the storm. The last post before the blackout, a carefully worded plea to stop talking about my woman, followed by the kind of digital vanishing act usually reserved for disgraced pop stars. Sponsors are tiptoeing out the back door. That much-hyped luxury car partnership, quietly shelved. The custom cleat deal, postponed indefinitely. Every move now scrutinized, every potential sponsor weighing the risk of turning their brand into a meme. The very thing that made Travis irresistible, his relatability, his young love, his one of us vibe, has become the weapon that's tearing him apart. But if the professional fallout is massive, the public's fury at Leanna is nothing short of biblical. The internet has locked in on her every facial expression, every misstep, every whisper of possible betrayal. Her refusal to stand at the Heisman ceremony has become the Zapruder film of college football. Freeze-framed, overanalyzed, and reinterpreted 100 different ways. Was it nerves? Was it calculated shade? Even Deion Sanders' gentle nudge has been reimagined as proof of a simmering feud. Fans are dredging up years-old videos, hunting for clues, desperate to connect the dots between her alleged attitude problem and a master plan for a high-stakes payout.
I actually hate this entire situation because it didn't need to get to this point if people just kept things private.
Then there's the party footage, grainy phone shot clips of Leanna dancing with another man, years before Travis came into the picture. The origin doesn't matter, the narrative is set. If the scandal wasn't already radioactive, these clips have thrown gasoline on the fire. Now the timeline is under siege. Was Leanna with Travis when she filmed the music video? Were those old DMS from her so-called talking stage with someone else? Or the opening moves of a long con? Every fan theory starts with the same phrase. I'm not saying she's a gold digger, but the hashtags are merciless. Even neutral voices are calling for Travis to wake up before he's the next headline on a cautionary tale podcast. It's a digital feeding frenzy, and Leanna, once the faceless plus one, is suddenly cast as either victim or villain, with almost no middle ground.
You guys definitely should look into counseling, definitely look into that very fast, because that's gonna help you guys.
Still, it's not all black and white. Some voices, including sports personalities and even former stars, have come out defending her. The angle goes like this. Maybe Leanna's been pushed to the brink by years of secrecy and rumors. She's drunk OD amount tonight for no reason, Travis said during one fraught live stream, painting a picture of a woman unraveling under the pressure. And there's no shortage of skeptics who wonder if this leak is just the latest round in a messy, years-long standoff. Could Leanna be fighting fire with fire, exposing Travis's own pattern of secret DMS, late-night messages, and unexplained absences? Is she taking the only power she has and flipping the narrative, proving to the world that there's more than one side to every gold digger meme?
When you're dealing with Travis, you got to understand that he's the prize in the situation.
Even inside Travis's own circle, there's a crack in the armor. His mother posts her support, but the quotes get noticeably shorter whenever Leanna's name is brought up. Former teammates refuse to go on the record. Kai Cenat, Travis's internet-famous best friend, takes the most diplomatic route possible. That's their business. It do be tough, but doesn't touch the specifics with a 10-foot pole. Then in the most bizarre twist of all, reality TV personalities and faded rap stars start weighing in. Charleston White, never one to miss a microphone, tells Travis not to sign a prenup and that all women got a phase, while everyone else in the chat practically screams, run before it's too late. One rapper after another drops their version of relationship wisdom, and the whole thing starts to feel less like a sports controversy and more like the world's most expensive episode of Love and Hip Hop Boulder. Meanwhile, NFL scouts are picking up the pieces, weighing Travis' athletic genius against the price of inheriting a circus. One league veteran sums up the mood perfectly. Look, you want a top pick to walk into a press conference with a clean suit, not with baggage that belongs in an docuseries. And the stakes could not be higher. This is the edge of the cliff, millions of dollars on the line, a future rewritten by a few viral clips, and a Heisman winner facing the unthinkable prospect of sliding in the draft. All it would take is one more twist, one more leak, and the future of a franchise changes forever. We've seen careers derailed by less. The NFL is ruthless with distraction. Just ask any player whose Instagram page became a trending topic for all the wrong reasons.
Not seeing him as a prize. She's seeing him as just a regular. And the best way to lose a king is to try to treat a king like a regular.
And if you think the social media firestorm is dying down, think again. Every comment section is a battlefield. Team Travis or Team Leanna. There's no room for bystanders. She's only in it for the money, one trending post insists, quoting her recent shopping spree for a wedding dress and the suspicious timing of those new luxury bags. But another fan fires back. If she was really a gold digger, why would she leak something that could blow up her own future paydays? It's the kind of logic that only fuels more speculation. Every detail, from Travis gifting Leanna a Tesla to her surprising him with a brand new truck, gets twisted into evidence for or against her true intentions. The moral ambiguity is where things get even stickier. Did Travis get played by a master manipulator, or is Leanna the one cleaning up a mess left by a star quarterback with secrets of his own? Are we witnessing a textbook cautionary tale? A young athlete swept up in fame, blinded by love and torpedoed by betrayal? Or is it the saga of a woman pushed to her limit, fighting back against the tidal wave of fame and the pressures of dating the future of the NFL? Even we can't say for sure, and neither can the people who claim to know them best. It's a swirling mess of allegations, receipts, and public meltdowns, and somehow every new detail only leaves us with more questions than answers.
Now I want to get into a story I've seen percolating in the headlines and social media. And that's about Heisman Trophy winner Travis Hunter and his fiancée, Leanna Lenee.
As the dust starts to settle, the only thing we can predict is more chaos ahead. Rumors are already swirling about even deeper secrets, more DMS, and the possibility that what we've seen so far is just the tip of the iceberg. Could there be another bombshell hiding in Travis's inner circle? Is Leanna about to cash in with a tell-all? Or will she end up the scapegoat in a story that always blamed the woman? One thing is clear, this saga isn't fading away anytime soon. If anything, the next twist could be just around the corner, and with NFL Draft Day fast approaching, every agent, every reporter, and every fan is watching, waiting, refreshing their feeds for the next update. So we have to ask, do you believe Travis Hunter is just the latest superstar caught in a brutal gold digger trap? Or is he finally facing consequences for secrets he thought would never come to light? Who is really pulling the strings in this high-stakes soap opera, and whose side are you on? Drop your wildest predictions and hot takes in the comments, because we have a feeling this is just the beginning. Thanks for riding the roller coaster with us, and remember, in the world of sports scandals, the truth is always stranger than fiction. Stay tuned and stay curious. We'll be watching right alongside you.